We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line. High formation here. How about that catch?
Yeah, he caught that ball like an athlete. I love this guy.
Very nice play there by the freshman receiver. You certainly don't expect these young guys to make plays like that. Looks for his running back, incomplete.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
Talk about home field advantage. The pressure got there, and it's intercepted. Inside the 30. Got an opening. And he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
They're inside the 5. Ball on the 2-yard line. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Put 6 points on the board. Touchdown.
That was a great call by the coaches. Keep it simple and let the quarterback punch it in there for the score.
Utah State is up by 6. And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks off. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
He's tackled in the open field. The slant pattern good for about 8 yards on the play. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here he goes. Brought down to the open field. Well, Coach, he picked up a few yards on that one.
Brad, tough running by this kid.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. The defensive back's moving in closer. He's pushed out of bounds at the 46, 5 yards.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good game.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws it, caught, but out of bounds. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. Let's do him again, complete.
Well, it's a good job by the quarterback of recognizing the blitz and getting the ball out of his hands for a 1st down. But at the same time, I like the call from the defensive coordinator. He blitzed not one, but both cornerbacks. You gotta love that aggressive call.
dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
From the gun. They'll throw on first down. Throws it out right to the running back. And he's taken down around the 19-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
The offense is trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards. But the defense was just swarming to the ball right there.
They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Back to pass. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
They got lucky on that play. That receiver was wide open, but the quarterback just missed him.
It's getting louder down on the field. Steps out of bounds at the 13. Doesn't get enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed it didn't make the first down.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it. 4 wide. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
This quarterback acts like he doesn't even know it's fourth down out there. Did you see how calm he looked in the pocket?
He showed great composure. I don't think he's done moving the ball down the field.
The option hit in the backfield for a loss.
He probably should have pitched the ball there.
I don't think so, Kirk. If he pitched the ball, then they might have lost even more yards.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Throws to the halfback. Touchdown. So they threw it to their back instead of handing off, and it got them 6.
Hey, this kid's got to make plays no matter how he gets the football.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he adds the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Brigham Young to kick this one off. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Brought down at the 46. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. See what happens on this possession.
This running back keeps running the way he's been running, and this offense will have another 6 points on the board in no time.
Hand off to the back. Look out. Tackle made right around the 50. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd and 6. 4 wide. He scrambled. Tipped away.
Number 19, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it inside the 44. The defense sets up in the nickel. He's going to try and scramble. Here comes the pressure. Brought down at the 36. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves the play. He wants the ball every time they throw it in.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
The safety read the run all the way there, Coach.
Yep, great job of anticipating the run and making the play on the ball by this senior.
Scrambling around. There's a player shaken up on the play. And once again, they'll come to the line, trying to convert on 3rd down. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Can't find anyone open. Gets a block on the corner. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain. Again, they're able to move the sticks on 3rd down.
And I'm going to tell you what, this offense is putting together one impressive drive. We'll see if they can finish it off with a score.
In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Heading for the corner. He's tackled right around the 2-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's second down. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. They go with a run. Touchdown. The quarterback just burrowed his way into the end zone on that one.
That's probably the simplest play you could run. Snap it and start pushing that defensive line backwards. The next thing you know, you put points on the scoreboard.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Utah State to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Taken at the 5. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
On the ground with the tailback. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackler there. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
They'll throw on first down. Dangerous throw, and it's picked off. He's on the run to the 20. He's all the way. Touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
He makes the PAT. Utah State is ready to kick it away. Kicks it away. From the 5-yard line. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time. Two tight end set. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideout. First quarter comes to an end, and this one might raise a few eyebrows around the country. The count here at E.L. Romney Stadium is Utah State 21, BYU 7. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's taken down at the 30-yard line.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And the safety with the interception. Got some open field. The 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And he misses the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks it off. Looking for the corner. Brought down at the 40. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
They come out with 4 wide out. Drops back on first down. Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. And he's tackled at the 46. And they execute the screen pass for a nice gain and a first down.
They ran that play to perfection. I love the way the quarterback keeps his eyes downfield while the screen develops. Not only is he freezing the safety, but he's inviting a heavy pass rush at the same time. That right there, my friend, is what happens when you run this play like it's drawn up.
And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and 10. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Throws and it's incomplete. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back. Has time. I think the pressure forced that miscue, guys.
Yeah, good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Looking to throw.
Complete.
Way to look it in.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. He may just go right back at him.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And it's caught. And that sets them up with a first and goal.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Hands it off, and he's in for the score. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And it's off. Tackled at the 33. They're 2 for 2 in finding the end zone on their last 2 drives. Let's see how they do here. New running back now into the backfield. Takes it right and brought down right away. Gain of 2.
The running back just didn't have any room to move, Kirk.
That's because the defense called the blitz at the right time. They were able to come after the running back before he went for big yards.
Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 20. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. He's looking to pass. He's looking deep down the left side. Can't connect. And that'll bring up a punting situation.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended. Now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt.
They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
He looks to throw on first down. He couldn't shake that tackle. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. He's got an opening. Tackle made, at the 29-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
3, maybe 4 yards on the pass.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball, but they got some decent yards out of it.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Back to pass. Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass, and a nice job by the receiver running the slant.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
They'll work from the shotgun. Looks to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. The pass was right on target and goes for 6.
Man, that was a bullseye of a pass, and it left his hand in a real big hurry.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. BYU is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. They were forced to punt the ball away the last time they had it. They'll be looking for a little more out of their offense on this possession. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. He's on the run. They bring him down. So they sent the safety on the blitz, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Nobody was left to pick him up. He disguised the blitz very well and really made a nice play on the quarterback.
The aggressive defensive call worked there, Kirk. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, then I'm going to keep going after that quarterback.
Missed him. Nobody was going to catch up to that one.
This guy needs to just calm down. He fired that one about as far as he could throw it.
3rd down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 22-yard line. 4 wide. He's looking to pass. Throws on the run, gets it to the halfback. And that was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
Anytime you can force an offense to punt on 4th down, you know you came out and did your job.
Punts it away. The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive. The defensive backs moving in closer. Going with the shotgun here. And this one's broken up.
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 23. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Running out of time, and down he goes.
Whoever said that quarterbacks weren't tough? You got to be tough to want to be a target like that.
3rd and long now after the sack. They line it up with 3 receivers. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. The count here at E.L. Romney Stadium is Utah State 27, Brigham Young 21. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Brought down at the 32. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 32-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. On the ground with the tailback. And he gets a yard on the run.
Great play here by the freshman safety. He read the run and made a good tackle.
He showed very good awareness on that play. This kid is an incredible athlete, and he has the potential to do a lot of great things for this team.
He's tackled at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one. They give to the tailback. Tackle right around the 46-yard line.
Good call running for the first down when they needed only a few yards.
They come out in a goal line set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. They get 3 yards on the play.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
Rolling out to the left side. Throws to the receiver, and he's got it again. The pass results in a first down.
I'll tell you, great call by the coaches on first down. It stretches the defense when they're expecting the run, and then they end up with another first down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 39. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands it to the back. He's taken down at the 34. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd and 5 here. 4 wide. He's rolling left. And now he's going to improvise. Got a man open, touchdown. He's on a different level than everybody else, Coach.
He sure is, my friend. This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of problems for the secondary.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Taking the field again now is the offense, and I got to tell you, these guys have just been a defensive nightmare on the past few drives.
Anytime you can put points on the board, things are going in the right direction.
Finds the freshman. Just about 3 yards there.
Once the wide receiver made the catch, he just kind of ran out of real estate. There was nowhere for him to go.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Looks to pass. Going right to his tailback. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line. About 5 yards on the screen.
They executed the screen play well here by getting the ball to the halfback to pick up some yards.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws and it's incomplete. They're going to be forced to punt it away here.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Looking for the corner. And down he goes at the 46. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
They're packed in tight on the line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at midfield. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They come out with 4 wide out. Back to pass. He gets sacked on the play. They got heavy pressure on him that time.
Boy, you better believe it. The penetration got there and boom, he went down.
Yeah, that pocket just collapsed right on top of the quarterback.
He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 50. The offense couldn't get anything going that time.
No, they couldn't. They really looked out of sync there, and they're going to have to make some adjustments to come back next time out.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. They'll work from the shotgun. And the safety with the interception. He's got an opening. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
And he tacks on the extra point. BYU ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. Across the 30. The 50. He goes down at the 41-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
The offense has to be conscious of protecting that football.
Yeah, turnovers drives everybody crazy. Well, unless your team gets the turnover.
They'll take over at the 41. We've got a 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. It's the tailback. Brought down at the 40. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. He wants it all. It's knocked away, incomplete. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 31. And we got a new man in there, running back. Now he tries to buy some time. Goes to his back, and it's in and out of his hands. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Boy, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. It's away, short punt. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Steps out of bounds around the 26-yard line. They complete the play-action pass for a pickup of 3.
They got it to the tight end on that play, but he did not get very far off the line of scrimmage.
Hands it off. He's taken down at the 29-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
That time, it was the sophomore corner who got in there to make the tackle.
This young man is a solid tackler, and you can't say that about many cornerbacks.
It's right. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And that was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He's out to the 30. Tries to get around the corner, and he's tackled at the 48. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. The offense will start at the 48-yard line. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. They hand it off. at the 31-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times do we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
And it looks like this one's going to come down to the final quarter. The count here at E.L. Romney Stadium is Utah State 34, BYU 28. They come out in a goal line set. Gives it off, and he's taken down at the 27-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 7. They'll work from the shotgun. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure, and he can't get away from the pressure. How about the effort of the defense right there?
It's been a great effort by this kid. He has been absolutely sensational. That was his 2nd sack today.
Yeah, that's 2 sacks today for this defensive end. He's really showed up and played the type of game you'd expect from him.
He's got his man across the middle.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
Utah State with a 6-point lead. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And they pick up 2 yards.
Here they tried to jam up the running back with the outside linebacker blitz, and it worked pretty well.
Really just nowhere to go on that play. It's a good job of these guys slowing down that running rate.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Gain of less than a yard on the play.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. They line up in the shotgun. And now the ball is loose. This time it was the linebacker that was able to pounce on that football.
Yep, this kid should have done a better job of holding on to the football. Now it's cost them a turnover.
The offense will take over at the 6. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 18. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Here's an opening. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That is a nice job of avoiding the tacklers to get the 1st down.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Gives it off. Tackle made at about the 35. And a pickup of about 7. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Play action. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
It could have been worse, though. There was only a 1-yard loss on the play. Here's 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 34. Going with the shotgun here. Tosses left, intercepted. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. And that is an absolutely huge turnover for this defense. They couldn't have picked that off at a better time.
Just a horrible decision by the quarterback trying to force that pass, especially at this point in the game. Why did he throw that pass?
Yeah, this is not the time for an interception. Now this offense has a chance to get back into the game.
1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Utah State up 6. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. He's scrambling. On the run, picked off. He might have a chance. That interception breathes new life into this team.
I'm not quite sure I would have made that pass. It obviously wasn't open. This quarterback's got to be more conservative with the ball when they have the lead late in the game like this.
First down, 10 to go. They line up in an I. First down, look at the throw. They can't connect, incomplete. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. The defensive back's moving in closer. Knocked out of bounds at the 49. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They'll give it off here. And they make the stop at the 45. That'll keep the sticks moving as time continues to be a factor.
Time is a factor, but I don't think they want to leave too much time on the clock for the other offense if they score.
Yeah, I think the winner of this game is going to be whoever has the ball last.
The senior makes the catch. A pickup of about 3.
This senior is very capable of making big plays, but the defense did well to confine him to a short gain there.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. It's batted down, incomplete.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 35. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They go with the run. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. No can do on that run. That'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, you're absolutely right. Those guys got in and shut them down, and now they're all fired up.
So they're going to go for it here. Trips right. He drops back. Batted away. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
A conversion there could have really helped them, but it just wasn't to be. They're packed in tight on the line. Got the corner. Big opening. Brought down at the 42. The defense might have just run out of chances with that first down right there.
You're right, Brad, but I'll tell you why. They just didn't win the battle in the trenches.
Yep, this offensive line definitely left it all on the field today.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll go with a run once again. A 7-yard run by the running back. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They line up in the jumbo set. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled in the open field. And a good pickup on the ground.
That run now gives them another set of downs to work that clock down.
First down, 10 yards to go. They're packed in tight on the line. Oh, man, did he take a hit. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. Second down and 5. Ball on the 26. They come out in a goal line set. This one's in the books, and our final score, Utah State 34, Brigham Young 28. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one.
The games don't get much better than this, Brad. Utah State played one of the best games out there. They made some big plays on defense and capitalized on some key opportunities. And they ended up stealing this victory. What a nail-biter.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.